Hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. What an interesting weekend it has been in the vlogging sphere. Well, it's a new week. I wish you guys all the best for the week going forward. Over here, this is our first video of the week. You are looking at former JLP Member of Parliament, Othniel Lawrence of St. Anne. It has been rumored over the weekend, based on this photograph, that Mr. Lawrence is joining or has joined the PNP. You are looking at Mr. Lawrence and a member of the Bunting, Golding, Silvera faction of the PNP, the Rise United faction, Gabriella. She was appointed to the Senate by former President of the People's National Party, Dr. Peter Phillips, who appointed her to the Senate in an effort of party unity after the destructive internal election that Bunting carried out 1 year before the general election. All of those who were members of the Rise United camp or movement, or I call them a cult because they really are, all the members of the cult have been appointed to higher positions after the fact. Some of them, they've done some very dangerous things to help Bunting and Golding on their quest for power. So, of course, Gabriella was appointed the president of the PNPYO, which is the youth arm of the PNP. There's not much going on over there. There was a little more activity before she came, but as of right now, there's nothing. No mass recruitment of young Jamaicans, etc. So based on that photograph, folks are running up and down like mad ants all over the place, especially those who are anti-wholeness. They're like, yay, Othniel Lawrence is leaving the JLP. He's going to the PNP, yay. But Othniel responded, and I'm going to show you what he said. The truth of the matter is the PNP is not recruiting people of quality. There's no quality people over there. So you will see 1 and 2 people cross the floor from the Jamaica Labour Party, but they're usually rejects from the JLP. You know, they don't usually bring anything to the table. For example, Dennis Meadows, who ran 3 times for a seat and lost all 3 times. He came over to the PNP thinking that he would have better luck this time. And we know the outcome of that. Dennis Meadows got on a platform after spending up all the money to decorate the campaign office and doing the whole works to impress the leader, Mark Golding. He got on the platform and endorsed scamming, and they had to give him the boot. So Mr. Lawrence responded to the rumors and the speculation, and here goes. He said, calm down. I have friends on both sides of the fence. First and foremost, I am Jamaican, and second, I am not tribal, and that's why I have polled the highest votes ever for the JLP in Northwest St. Anne. That kind of living and the thinking is of the past. The candidate paid a former MP and former minister a visit at his business place, not at PNP headquarters, and she was greeted with respect and love. If she came and stones and water were thrown, then you would all be saying something else. I am a businessman operating financial services to each and everyone in the major towns of St. Anne for over 28 years. All are welcomed, and it was great seeing you yesterday, my friend, and please feel free to visit anytime. Experience has taught me to show respect where respect is shown and treat all with grace and dignity. As true Jamaicans, we must always remember that united we stand, divided we fall. Happy Sunday. He referred to her as the candidate because she's also running for a seat. So, Senate, she got placed in the Senate, appointed to the Senate. Then after Bunting and Golding, them comes to them a president. Them put her as president of the YO and put her to run into a seat. And, it's the same thing with Nikisha Burchell, who is Peter Bunting's side chick. All who helped them to carry out them sabotage operation, that was their reward. What Othniel Lawrence said in response is that, he's a businessman, him not tribal, and, these are good things that he's saying. So really and truly, the people who are perpetuating this fanfare about whether he switched just because he took a picture with her, those people are aligned to Mark Golding and Peter Bunting. They've been in a terrible state of desperation and they are spiraling. And this is all a part of the disinformation and misinformation that we see happening in our politics in Jamaica, just because people have become so desperate. Anyway, next topic. I want to bring something to your attention, guys. I'm sure that you have seen this news going around for the past week on social media, where people are talking about 7 billion barrels of oil found in Jamaica. So when I first saw this news, of course, I had to go and search the internet to see what this was all about, because it just did not sound realistic to me. 7 billion, 7 billion barrels of oil. At what point they would have measured that? How long would it have taken for them to measure that amount of, it just is so ridiculous. So the source of it is this article that was published in the Jamaica Observer, July 12, 2024. It was an editorial written by somebody else. And I don't know why the Jamaica Observer would even publish something like this. And this is why I have been saying that the mainstream media in Jamaica is at a new low. You can't be publishing stuff that will cause problems in the society or cause confusion and chaos, misinterpretation. They have a responsibility, but I don't think they understand that. A responsibility to be clear in what they are delivering to the public. So the title of this editorial says, "The Long Search for Oil, Dare We Begin to Hope Again?" And then it went on and on with some speculation and some hypotheticals and some suspicions, but nothing fact-based. This was from early last month, so somebody must have, resurrected this article to spread some propaganda or something like that, to raise suspicion that the government of Jamaica, they found oil and them and England are, collude to rob the Jamaican people. It is so ridiculous. And I'm surprised that the minister, Daryl Vaz, took this long. I don't think those people are on social media every day, And this is why I have consistently said that the government needs to have a stronger, more effective communication arm of their administration. Because it was only yesterday, I think, that Daryl Vaz came out and clarified. But the news already run gone long time already. But let me let you hear what Daryl Vaz said.
I've seen the many posts on social media and received WhatsApps and telephone calls in relation to the fake news circulating on social media in relation to the discovery of oil on our shores or off our shores. As minister, I can categorically state that there's no such thing. It is absolutely fake news. I, as minister, would be the first one to be excited to share any such good news if and when that happens. So until such time as you hear from me, while I'm minister, disregard all information in relation to Jamaica's discovery of oil. It is just simply untrue.
All right, guys, this is it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you have your notification on. Make sure you are subscribed and make sure that you stay tuned for the next upload from JPU, Jamaica Politics Uncovered.